What is said about humility in the Bible? Humility is a major league player in the lineup of Christian virtues. It's basically the polar opposite of the entire Instagram influencer vibe. From Old Testament to New Testament, the call to be humble threads through like strong weave. You'll stumble on the idea in Proverbs 22:4, where it says, "Humility is the fear of the Lord. Its wages are riches and honor and life." That's not a bad payout for keeping your ego in check. Then flip over to the New Testament, and Jesus himself is the poster boy for humility. Philippians 2:3-11 is like the humility highlight reel, imploring folks to value others above themselves, and following Christ's own example, who, for reference, is the guy Christians believe created the universe, and still thought washing his followers' feet was not beneath him. Micah 6:8 wraps up the sentiment elegantly. "He has shown you, O mortal, what is good. And what does the Lord require of you? To act justly, and to love mercy, and to walk humbly with your God." A simple checklist, yet a bit of a facepalm moment when you realize humility isn't just a nice-to-have accessory, but kind of a big-deal requirement. There's this humility undercurrent to most biblical instruction. Humility isn't just about taking a back seat. It's almost like an acknowledgement that there's a bigger picture that we're all a part of, and puffing up your chest just seems absurd in that context. It's super countercultural too, especially in a city like Portland, Oregon, where being a standout craft beer brewer, indie musician, or a startup impresario can create a sort of micro-celebrity culture. But then, you'll remember that Jesus probably wouldn't have been about turning water into a killer IPA for the likes and retweets. So, humility, according to the good book, is sort of the wheatgrass shot of the soul. It may not always go down easy in a society hooked on self-promotion, but its long-term benefits are eternal. And hey, no calories.